Hello and welcome to another one podcast.
We have a Patreon. It's one of the best Patreons in the game.
By best, it's more of us.
Hundreds of hours of content. There's specials on there.
Three
specials. 2 live shows. It's one of the best Patreons around. You won't regret it. Sign up. £3 a month. That's all it fucking is.
I can't promise you it's one of the best or the most valuable, but if you enjoy us,
I think it is.
It's the only way to guarantee this carries on.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So,
Genuinely.
It's up to you. Would you like this podcast to carry on? If the answer to that question is yes, then why not part with 75p a week by signing up to our Patreon?
Patreon.com/another one podcast. Sign up to it. You don't even have to enjoy the content that's on there.
You don't even have to watch it.
No.
Just
sign up.
75p a week,
yeah,
so that you get your public episode every week, guaranteed. Because if it drops below a certain level, it will stop.
75p a week.
The minute this costs us money again, it's gone.
Yeah, and it's
barely even.
So, please,
for the love of God,
yeah, please. Now it's beyond a joke. Now there's only one podcast that needs the money, and that's ours. We're absolutely brassic, and we've got the most outgoings, like dependents.
Another one.
It's happening, everyone.
God for all times, protect yourself at all times. Have a good, clean pod, everyone. So, welcome to number. Well, is it even a number?
Yeah, it's
number 123.
That sounds
doesn't matter.
Right.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, welcome. I'm Simon Wozniak. With me is Rob Thomas, co-host, cohort, brother from another mother, partner in crime. And joining us today, very special guest.
Extra special now.
Yeah.
Limited availability.
Yeah. Limited edition, Allan Finnegan.
Hello.
Cannot keep him away. Well, there we go.
No point asking how you are, Alan.
No.
You'll know.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm not too bad.
Hey, I'd be all right with that. Go fund me.
Oh, that's just it. I didn't know. I wasn't even going to do a GoFundMe.
Why?
Well, let's do, because for anyone listening who's not aware, Alan, you explain probably because I keep forgetting the words. What was it in your eye?
I had eye cancer.
Yeah.
Ocular melanoma, it's called, or something like that. And they treated that, and that was fine. But I had it in both eyes, and I've still got something in one eye. But it was all right, kind of thing. So they left that. But they done something in my other eye, like put some radioactive disc in there, and nearly turned into Spider-Man or something like that. I don't know. But and that's worked.
Yeah.
But as part of that, they took a biopsy, and if you've got a particular gene, it means the cancer's 80% likely to come back within the next 5 years, and it usually goes to your liver.
Yeah.
So I've been getting liver scans every 6 months, and it's been all right until this Christmas. Just before Christmas, they said, "Oh no, we found something, and we're going to do some more scans and some bigger scans of the rest of your body, and then we'd like." After they done them, they said, well, we'd like to see you face to face. So you know it's not good, don't you? And we'll see you on the 27th of December. So it's in the middle of Christmas and New Year. No one wants to work then, do they?
No.
So it was like...
So your Christmas meal, like a last meal.
They said, enjoy Christmas and we'll see you after Christmas. And before New Year. Yeah.
Trying to enjoy your stuff and knowing that's coming on.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's called something like metastasize or metastasize.
Yeah. Metastasize or whatever.
That's the word.
How do you know?
Metastasized.
Because that's
doing his research.
That's just what people say, like with cancer.
Yeah.
It's just a word that goes with cancer.
Does,
yeah.
So it's metastasized in my liver.
Be on all death certificates and that.
There's no treatment. He literally the consultant fella.
So they go for me as a scam then.
No, not yet. I'll get to that.
Yeah.
So go on.
He literally got called us in and he said, it's obvious. It's spread to your liver. We can't. It's all over your liver, and it's aggressive, so we can't operate. Because if it's only a bit, they can stick stuff in you and burn it out or something, right? And he said, so we can't do that. So there's 2 treatment options available. He said, but unfortunately, they're not available on the NHS.
You're poor, so you gotta.
It's
bad in it, though, isn't it?
Worst treatment options I have ever played.
There's 2 treatment options out there, but not for you.
He said they won't fund them, and they've had good results with them, but the NHS just won't fund them.
Right.
NICE or NICE or whatever they're called. whoever makes the decisions. And so he said, there is another option, he said, but it's private and you'd need 3 to 4 treatments and it's 50 grand per treatment. He said, so have you got health insurance? I went, do I look like I've got health insurance? He went, well, I haven't got it myself, he said, but I have to ask.
Right.
I went, no, I haven't. He said, so, and then, he said, maybe you should start a GoFundMe page. And
didn't he suggest remortgaging your house at one point?
Sell your house.
Fucking hell.
Can't sell my house, and then where's my wife going to live when I'm dead? Stupid. You know what I mean?
Do you want to remortgage your house? Like, for what? Like, well, for the chance.
I was going to read this article in the Echo. We have to accept cookies, so I never bothered.
I'll just wait till I see him. Fuck it. Hopefully I see him before he goes.
So I wasn't going to start to GoFundMe because it's bad, isn't it? Asking for people for money.
Well, you had the other option first, and that's why you.
Oh yeah, I was going on a trial. So he said the other option is there's a new trial coming out from a drug company in America, and they've done a first phase of it, and they're opening the second phase. So we'll get you on that. We'll get you in, get you a liver biopsy. So I've been in, had that. And all that, and we'll get you in the next few weeks. I said, can I have a go on holiday before that? Because the treatment was like every week, twice a week, once for like scans and stuff, and the other one for the treatment. So I was like, not going to get a holiday. And he went, yeah, but just chat to us before you go on holiday, just so we know what you're up to. And I was trying to book a holiday. I was going to book a holiday, and he rang me up and he went, got some bad news for you. The trial's being cancelled.
Oh no!
I went, you having a laugh?
Why? Did they give a reason why? Or?
The drug company just decided they want to wait a bit longer to look at the results of the first phase, see how that goes before they do any more people. And by that time, he said, unfortunately, by that time, you'll probably be too far gone.
So what is the prognosis with the 4 treatments? What will that extend it to? Or?
A year or 2, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they're reluctant to say.
Right, yeah.
Because it's an experimental treatment as well, I suppose. Although it has been sort of signed off, but they just won't pay for it on the NHS. So
no.
Private.
So they left from the trial. It was right. Well, all we got left is.
All I've got left is GoFundMe, and put my hat out.
Because he was the one who said, he usually said, can you do a GoFundMe? And you're like, oh.
Yeah, that was all that there was left. The GoFundMe page,
Has he donated?
I don't think he has. No.
That'd be funny.
But
so
put
with
it up, not expecting anything. I wasn't expecting.
So with the if you got 1 dose of the treatment, is that any use?
It's beneficial, even if you get 1. He said you're probably better with 3 to 4. He said, but 1's better than nothing.
Yeah.
He said, because actually I'm getting nothing.
And if you were wealthy enough, could you keep getting that treatment and last you for years?
Well, there's a fella on it who had 8 treatments.
Right.
He died.
Yeah.
He died like a while ago now, but he had 8 treatments, and he lasted quite a few years on it. I can't remember how long he lasted. And apparently the treatment's supposed to be all right. You go in, you're in for the hospital 4 days. They kind of like, I don't know, they isolate your liver with balloons, and you go in through your groin and then isolate your liver with balloons, pump it full of chemo, leave it in for 30 minutes, and then they clean your bloods out, take your bloods out your body, clean.
Well, like an oil change.
Yeah, like a full-on transfusion, and then put it back in, and then you don't get any of the side effects of chemo.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do you in like it normally does, and that way they can do a bigger dose, which either keeps it at bay or gets rid of it for a bit. But then, because of the gene I've got, it kind of keeps coming back.
Right, yeah. No matter what, it's going to keep coming for you.
Yeah, it's like weeds in your garden.
Japanese knotweed or something.
It just keeps coming back. You can't get rid of it.
You got to learn to love them.
Yeah.
So when did so it was the 27th of December you found out?
That I kind of knew as soon as they said something showed up on your scan, because they told me if it comes back, you've got a 90% chance of being dead within a year. And
have you been feeling unwell?
No,
like malaise or anything.
I'm a bit out of breath now, but that might be just because I walk from there. Oh yeah, no, I'm messing there, but I'm a bit out of breath at times. But I don't think that's related. I don't know.
That's good because you're fat.
Yeah, fat and old. You know what I mean? So
how old are you?
57 tomorrow.
57 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday for tomorrow. I haven't got you nothing. Put a 5 in the GoFundMe. Think of this as your birthday present as well.
Happy birthday, Al. Yeah,
I've just been looking at the highest anonymous ones and going, that's me. I didn't want to say that's me, that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of been it. And it's been the GoFundMe I didn't want to do because you don't know whether people like you, do you? Do you understand what
I mean? It is. I know what you mean. It's not. It's like the idea. You go like, hang on. It's not even about if I get the. It's like, oh, what? How's embarrassing if you get a GoFundMe? That's like 1,500 quid. Yeah. You're going.
You want 50 grand and you get like.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be like mortified. Oh, kill me now, please. I can't show me face in the public.
It's almost confusing.
I'm happy to go, yeah.
Thought about myself.
I'm happy to die. I'm happy to die now.
Can't show me face in public now.
Like depressed. Uber depressed.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to get to go up so quick. I didn't. I really didn't. Because it was like halfway there on the first day.
Yeah, it's gone.
Crazy. Slowed down a bit now, but it's over.
You can't expect it. Yeah.
Someone give me a grand in cash today.
Did they? Yeah.
Yeah, must have been a drug dealer.
Got it on you now. Rooting from his coat.
No, I haven't got it on me now. I remember going to slapping some lads off. Came to the
Don't
church.
be telling all these. They'll be mugging you. They'll be thinking that you might have some cash on them now.
Some lad came to church blagging for some money and all that. He was a bit of a heroin addict or something. And then he said, "Can you give me a lift home?" And I went, "All right." And he lived in Dingle and we're in Bootle, so it's a bit of the other side. And literally, I got there and he said to me, "Do you want to come in for a cup of tea?" And I should have said no.
Right.
I didn't. I said yeah. So I ended up in this drug den with about 7 smackheads. They were on the floor trying to change this check that they pinched to cash it in for more money. And I had the church collection in me pocket.
Oh, no.
Which at the time was probably about 300 quid. Right?
Fucking hell.
In cash. And I'm thinking, these will kill me for this money.
If they knew,
If they knew I had this in my pocket, I drank that cup of tea so quick. I was like,
I can't believe you drank the tea.
Ben. There was only one girl there who didn't seem off her head.
Jesus.
Seemed normal for some reason. It must have been her flat.
Yeah.
And everyone else was a little bit dodgy. Like.
Can't believe you went in there. That's mental.
I can't believe I did myself. Major mistake.
When was that? Today?
No, years ago.
Oh, years ago. Right.
Yeah, years ago.
Well, it was today. So when you found out, what were you half expecting, or did your head start spinning and everything?
No, because I knew about the gene, I've almost expected this conversation and this to happen for the last 2 years. So it's like you're almost living with a ticking time bomb.
Right,
I would say virtually every second of every day you're thinking about it. Even though
Really?
you're all right, you're thinking.
It's not going to be long before it cooks. Yeah.
Because it's 80% chance the odds are against you, aren't they? So you're always thinking about it. And in some weird ways, it's actually better when you know.
Yeah.
That not knowing is
anticipating it all the time.
You can deal with it now, sort of thing, yeah.
You have to, don't you?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm actually, once they rang me and said we found something, I kind of knew then. But then the actual conversation, when they say to you, yeah, it's terminal, blah, 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 sitting in front of you face to face. For me, that was okay. My wife didn't take it that well.
Yeah. How quick did he tell you? It's like,
just to sit you down and start telling you stuff. Well, because, why do you think you're here? That type of stuff. What is it?
You've been told off in a headmaster's
tell
office.
me what's wrong with you.
God,
that type of stuff.
Would you prefer that, or would you prefer just band-aid off, just straight? Like, hi, Alan. Yeah, so we looked at the test. It's terminal, did it? And you go,
the fella who did the eyes a bit like that, he's more band-aid off.
Yeah.
He was like, this is it, and this is your new life expectancy, and this is it.
Yeah.
It's halved and all that. Like, so he was a bit like that, but this fella's a bit more. I felt that this fella was almost getting upset telling me.
You don't need that.
I felt I was all right with it.
Yeah.
My wife wasn't all right, don't get me wrong. It was still a shock to her, and I was like,
we've known this is coming, yeah. I suppose part of it's a bit like,
it's that ultimate now.
Yeah. And I imagine, I think I'd probably be a bit like your wife, where it's going, even though you've told me it's going to happen, I just
have hope.
Yeah, in the back of my mind, like, it won't though.
Yeah, but
I'm like that with car parking fines.
Nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Car parking.
I mean, like, even though you got a car park.
Yeah, let's make this about him. Yeah, go on. Let's talk about you and your car parking fine, shall we?
I was trying to bring some humour to the situation.
We can do humour. We just have to go and check his GoFundMe and laugh at that. And they like, you know, we should do. Fuck the dosage off, lad. Vegas.
Go to Mulder, yeah.
Vegas for the. You know what we decided. Spoke to the family. We've decided we're going to go Vegas instead.
Black, red, black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we give 200 grand, then I'll let the treatment do it out.
Yeah.
I've had a good time.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean. Like I'm like that. I'm forever. It just won't happen.
Well, I think when you think about cancer, you think there's a treatment.
I think about it so much, man. I hate it.
You think there's a treatment. Most people who get cancer, there's always something.
Yeah.
They can give you chemo. They can do stuff. They can do, even if
there's a bit of hope or something.
Something, yeah. But when he just said there's nothing, and then there's these 2 treatments we could give you, but we can't because they won't let us. And then there's this trial, and then, nah, you're not going on that neither. Basically, go home and die.
Did he explain what it's going to get like? Like, did he sit you down and be like, yeah, you'll be sound for about 6 months, and then after that, life's going to be hell, or just like...
Unless you ask, I guess.
Right.
It's always about, you've got to ask. They just don't divulge information.
Because that's part of me, like, because obviously, so they said he was 12 to 16 months, didn't he, something like that?
Yeah. Average
like,
14.
And did they go like, well, there's what here's a map of what it might look like.
No, because I was thinking going on holiday, go sooner rather.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
that type of
Can
stuff.
you still bevy?
I may as well.
Yeah. My mate who got like that, he diagnosed December, gone in April.
Yeah,
about 54, 55.
Yeah,
and he I think basically he had a few babies when he found out, and then I think as it went on. And it became more real, and it was a bit. Then I think he was a bit more fucking depressed. But he was quite a sort of very dry. He was funny as fuck, really funny guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just was December and April, man. It was during COVID as well, I think. But just creeps up on you.
Yeah. So
because that's what I'd be wanting. I'd be wanting a map of like what am I looking at, so I can know. You can plan, like you say. Get an oldie as soon as you can.
I think you just get tired and weaker
Mm.
you don't eat as much.
Right.
And things like that. I think that's what kind of happens. Not really sure.
Yeah. At the moment, you don't feel like that, yeah.
No, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right at the moment. So go on holiday, do stuff.
You booked an holiday, yeah?
Booked one. Yeah. Go on the Canary Islands for a week, that's all.
Oh, gotta go. Push the boat out.
Yeah. Well, see what happens after that. I feel bad raising money on one hand for treatment and then going on holiday. It's like how do you do this? Like, you know what I mean? But in fairness to me, I booked the holiday before.
Right.
GoFundMe. So
maybe set up 2 GoFundMes, one for holiday and one for treatment.
Let them pick.
Someone.
Either I can extend my life or I can have a good 3 months and let them pick.
Well, that's the argument with chemo, isn't it? People go like, do you want to just live healthily for another 3 months and then drop off quick? Or do you want to try and live miserably for a year and potentially not?
I wouldn't want that second one.
You want the first one? You think just live it and then fall off a cliff?
Yeah. But with the treatment that you could get, you don't, because of the blood transfusion, that you don't feel like you don't. Yeah.
The problem with it, and this is
because the thing with chemo is that it might actually get rid of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
I think
with this one, the problem with the treatment is it doesn't treat anywhere else other than your liver.
Right.
Because this can come back in other places. If you get it in other places, then they're not treating that.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? Got to then have chemo, or whatever it is. You do. So, but yeah, I'd rather do it. Me mate give me, as I said, give me $1,000 today, and he was like, you can either have that for the holiday or for the funds. And I sat there and I went, I'm going to have to put it in the funds, aren't I?
Unfortunately, now people know about it.
I'm going to have to put it in the fund, aren't I?
I never thought of that the way that you're going like, hang on, I want to go on holidays, but then I've now got these people giving me money. I don't.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't
it? Everything you spend now is a bit like, could I have spent that on the fund?
It is. Everything's like that because I've got.
Yeah, you have to be a cunt to think
Tom,
that.
Don't you? Tom with us. His kids give me their pocket money.
Oh, he's a cunt for doing that. You feel awful for that.
That's what I said.
Fucking Tom's a snide.
I said, what Tom should have gone? He's gone, yeah, I'm going to give the pocket money to Allan, and then give it himself, put it back in the piggy bank to snide.
Fucking
They
Tom.
wanted to, he said. They wanted to do it, and I'm like,
that's made me want to cry, never mind you.
It made me want to cry.
Fucking hell.
I'm quite stoic up to now.
That's why, you know, come on here, we'll just still rip the shit out of you. Fucking
That's Christians, that though, fucking punishing themselves.
Yeah.
Come pebble in the shoe to remind you of God.
Give this to Mr. Finnegan, please.
But yeah, then there's other people I know who struggle to feed themselves at times, who are putting a fiver in, and it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel embarrassed.
Yeah, so you should, like.
No, it's
just no. It's different, isn't it? It's not.
Give it like, but
it's not.
I feel bad almost taking it.
But you're not. I suppose all the glory to go for me is you're not really taking it. It's there.
It's their option to do it, and
it's not like you're standing in front of them.
You want them to hopefully feel part of it in a way, but it just feels bad.
I
think it's because it's such a big amount of money as well. Yours is in it. Like you see, someone was like, "Can you cover this person's bills? Yeah. Can you give these $5 grand?" But because yours is so huge, it's loads in it.
Buy me a house.
It's fucking so much. But
yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't. I'd say do what you fucking want with it. Nah. I know what you mean though about feeling bad about that.
I do feel bad about it. Yeah.
What would you do? Blow the money on? Treat your liver, or blow your money on?
You can't ask people for money unless it's going to treat you.
Yeah, you've got
to. Once you ask for the money,
right? It gets say but say it gets to 48 grand.
Yeah.
Would you just? I think and everyone would just go do what you fucking want with it, mate.
Well, you're not going to get the money back, are you?
No.
So
keep it.
You've got to though.
Give it your kids.
Fund it.
Can you refund
that.
it? Can you?
There's an option to refund. People.
No.
Oh,
give it your kid. Leave it for the fucking kids.
No, I wouldn't give it to my kids.
Well, spend it, but any left over, you make back or something.
Refund it or cancer research, and I wouldn't go on holiday with it or not.
Refunded or cancer research.
I think do what you fucking want.
I suppose you've got to get anywhere near 50 grand. Right?
Yeah.
So I actually thought I'd be like, I was saying to people, "Oh, we haven't done. Thanks a lot. Can we give this to cancer research?" That's what I was.
Thanks a lot. It wasn't enough.
You know what I mean? I had it prepared.
You'd written your commiseration speech.
Thanks. Yeah. But now it's up to 40. Must be nearly 41 grand.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like.
And then we got the We're gonna.
I've got the.
We haven't announced it yet, but we got it.
Yeah.
First treatment almost.
So we got the dates got sorted. Yeah.
So, what date is it?
8th and the 15th of April. Can we not drop them?
Sorry. Sorry. Just need to know if I'm free or not.
Well, you'll be doing the pod, so.
Oh, is it?
Otherwise, you'll be doing the pod, so you're free,
yeah. What's the fees like? You're getting out of the GoFundMe?
Getting expenses.
Yeah.
So it's
well, no one took a fee, yeah.
It's become unreal a little bit now.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it. I really just thought we'd get a few.
You thought, a few grand, give it back or move it on, and then.
Yeah. And
what is
basically.
God.
What sort of mode do you go into when you first hear the news?
When I first heard it, so December the 27th.
Yeah.
He's sitting in front of you. I was okay because I was expecting it. So this was just a confirmation of something I knew was going to happen. So I'd already thought about life insurance, pensions. I'd already had that in my head. I need to.
Because when you have a baby, the first thing you go into is right, how do I get me finances in order to be able to provide? Yeah. So I imagine it's a similar thing.
Similar to that. I was fine. My wife felt a bit, and the family felt a bit. The hardest thing's telling your ma that you're going to die.
Right.
Yeah.
How old's your ma?
Ma's 74.
Right.
Oh, 76. So telling your ma you're going to die.
She's still quite young, your ma, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's not using a race or nothing now.
No,
76.
Really. Still getting around, still driving, smashing her wing mirrors off everywhere. Yeah. So telling her and obviously the kids and that, it's hard. One of my kids is quite stoic, and she's and the other one's quite. so they're both different, but that's hard. The hardest bit's telling people who are close to you, kind of.
But again, the kids know you had the gene.
Yeah, they knew I had the
gene. So they knew they knew at any point this could come as well.
It's never going to happen, is it? In there,
that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'd be like. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know,
That's exactly what my outlook would be. You're the opposite as well.
I'm already. I'm dead of cancer already.
Yeah.
Already.
You already written yourself off.
Yeah. I already know.
Therefore, pessimist. So
I'd had myself down as 20%. Me, like,
oh, I wouldn't have.
The minute they told me I'd have walked at the Aussie, been like, oh well, that's sweet. I'm sweet. I'm in. Then yeah.
See, that's for me. But I feel like I'm living like you already.
Okay.
He's already been told the news.
I get in my own head and they go, you're manifesting this, so don't think you've got it. So then I go, I don't. But then I think, but be prepared for if you do. And then I'm constantly just going through this thinking, what is the point in any of this? So stressful, honest to God. Health anxiety, but I refuse to be diagnosed with any level of anxiety, told you. A little bit of an odd man.
All anxiety is arrogance.
Just a bit of an odd man, do you know what I mean? But anyway,
so I was all right.
Yeah, telling people that's the bit.
Telling people.
Did you do it in one big go, or?
Well, I kind of like, I told the lads who they're married to. I've got 2 daughters. So I told the lads first, and I said, just get them to come round to the house because I don't want them. One of them works in Warrington or somewhere posh in Warrington. I forget what it's called. And I didn't want to drive home.
No one.
So I wanted to get. I said, just say come to ours. You know what I mean? And then I told them, but they arrived at different times, so I told them at different times.
Right.
But then I think I rang me man.
I'd have been fuming if one of them found out before me. If I walked in my house, one of my siblings knew before me, he'd be like, that's fucking out of order.
Yeah, so I told them separately, but that was the hardest bit of it. But then I was quite pragmatic about it, and then you got loads of appointments and loads of blood tests and loads of scans and loads of other stuff. And until they said the trial was cancelled. When he rang me up on a Friday night, about like 6 o'clock, it's Dr. Sacco here. Okay, I'm thinking, what does he want? It's not good news, you know.
What worse can it be, mate? You wouldn't tell me I'm dying.
How bad can this fucking be?
Well, I actually
you fucked me while I was fucking conscious, whatever you want.
I literally went at that point. I thought in my head, I was like, someone's taking a mickey out of me. Right. This is gone. I mean, this is just messing. And then you go and see him and he goes, and unfortunately, you'll probably be too far gone by the time the trial comes back. So there is
might get bladdered and ring him up and send them Dr. Sacco.
I've got some bad news. I've got some good news, actually.
Yeah. We were only messing. Yeah. April Fool.
Yeah. What are you going to do? That go for me now? You're not dying.
Right. So.
Well, that was the one time I thought, oh come on.
What would the trial be?
Cut me some slack here, like this is not good.
Have you cried yet?
At times. Bits. I haven't been like hysterical. It's mostly when you're talking to someone and they start crying.
Right, yeah.
Them shitbags, you know.
Yeah. And I've been a little bit emotional with the GoFundMe stuff because I literally wasn't expecting it. I was like, I don't know what I was expecting. I've always thought people just didn't like me. So
no, you're right there, they don't. But when it's something like this, you know, you have to do what you got to do, haven't you?
It's more about
a competition.
I like people's stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean I like it.
So I have been. That's made me a little bit emotional. Again, I haven't been bawling out, crying and wailing and all that, but I have had tears. Like,
who set it? Did you miss set it up, or did you set it up in the end?
I set it up. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Must be a mad thing, like you say, it must be a mad one. That's just like putting it out there is a chance.
Well, it is about putting stuff out as well, isn't it? Because it's quite
content, isn't it?
Yeah,
content. I'm now a social media influencer.
Yeah, did your followers go up when you put it out?
I don't know.
Imagine that. I tell you what, that cancer gave me 2,000 followers there. You know,
started following me on Instagram, but I don't know. No, not really. But
but then
so you are putting a bit of like your life out there, aren't you, for people to know? It's easier. In some ways, it was easier. Telling the church was hard as well because I've been off sick, so I was going to go and then I couldn't be bothered in the morning. I told Tom to read. I wrote a statement and said, just read that out at the end. Don't do it at the beginning because it'll be. You may as well go home. Do it at the end before you go for a cup of tea. And he did it, and apparently that was quite a rough day. Then after that, everyone was crying and stuff. But
did it ever cross your mind to not tell anyone? Just because you couldn't be bothered with the, everyone coming up and all that. No.
Didn't know. I probably, I'm not bothered about people knowing.
Right.
And again, the practical side of me kicked in about, well, I'm off sick. Certain things will kick in after 6 months for the church.
Yeah. So was you off sick before you got diagnosis, or as soon as you got the diagnosis?
Yeah, when I got it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was off sick.
Did you just go off sick because you thought, fuck it, I'm not working now?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my head wasn't in the right space for it. You know
yeah, that's hard, isn't it?
Dead positive, are you?
Yeah.
Someone
well, I woke up to
moaning about there's the lights out in the bog.
Well, that's it. I woke up this morning with a stiff neck from playing tennis, and I thought, well, I can't moan on the pod now. I've got a stiff neck, can I? Because Allan's there with cancer. So you can't even come on and go. Well, actually, I slept a bit funny now.
Who are you playing tennis with?
Just people, right? Trying to get fit and healthy again, aren't I?
Tennis, though.
Yeah.
Where'd you play?
I play anything. Hugh Baird had played, and it was terrible. There's too many lines on the court. You can't tell which one's which.
In what's it?
It's just an old sports hall.
Oh.
So it's just different tape on the. You got to.
Oh God, yeah, no.
We're playing the yellow tape.
Oh no!
And then the next to that is the badminton, which is the red tape. And the basketball, which is the black tape.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I'd rather play badminton than because at least, yeah.
Well, I can play tennis and shit at badminton. I just got a text.
I love badminton.
I got a text during the day. Do you want to play tennis tonight? And I was like, well, I'm a fat cunt trying to lose weight. I'll try and play tennis.
Badminton's good though. I reckon badminton. Love a game of badminton. Anyway, so is your head still spinning? You know when you get your head and it like sweat, or are you not really that?
It's been the last couple of days has been a bit mad because I've had to try and reply to people.
That's annoying.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, that's the last thing you need to be doing.
I suppose it's hard as well.
Got to,
because you feel like you owe people now because they're giving you the chance.
Got to reply and say thank you if you get them.
Yeah.
So that's been busy.
That's annoying, isn't it?
Oh, that's
that's
nice.
Post.
Now,
thank you everybody. I've missed everyone out.
Just do a post, a video, and go. Thanks for your support. I can't reply to everyone because I'm tired.
Oh, now I've organised a fundraiser. I'm going to start texting like 2 a.m. Just be like, listen, you ungrateful cunt. Reply to me now. Hey, Allan, you okay?
Well, he needs the comic relief, doesn't he?
Be still up.
Just bet on you at 4 a.m.
You need that.
You up.
You need someone calling you a cunt right into the end.
Any communal one on the go. Yeah.
None of this sad crying stuff. You need someone to go, you cunt, will you fuck off?
My son-in-law, when we first got told, Danny, he's like, he says I'm his best mate. I don't see he's my best mate because it just gets on. It's
weird, isn't it?
Yeah. You can't be best mates with your father. That's fucking weird.
I've got loads of best mates that aren't you?
Yeah.
I say to him, I like the other son-in-law better.
Yeah.
Makes your own age, you weirdo.
But Danny, he's all right, Danny. But he like was blubbering.
Right.
And we went to snooker all in the Marion.
Do you think less of him now because of that?
He was blubbering, right? and I literally, I said to him, stop it. Stop doing that, because if you do that, I don't want to be with you because you're getting on my nerves. How have you made this about you? You're blubbering and like ringing his work and saying I'm not coming in tomorrow. And I was like, just shut up. If you're going to be like this, don't come to ours. Stay away.
Don't ban them from the house.
Yeah.
Don't bring him round. That's why
he's
like too sad.
You know what I mean?
That's why you shouldn't have said nothing, mate. Keep it to yourself.
Real gangsters move in silence.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's me. That's me. You shut the fuck up and they go, he looks a bit sick. And then you go, oh yeah, but
he's lost a bit of weight.
About a couple of hours left.
His face is all yellow.
Yeah.
Well, he's lost a bit of weight. He's still sitting on the couch with a whiskey, just shouting at the kid.
Yeah.
Have you so your life insurance then? What happened with that?
Well, I've got a policy which says if you get terminally ill, with 12 months or less to live, they'll pay it out, and they pay your mortgage off, and there's a little bit on top because it's level protection, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I rang them up, and they said, "How long have you got to live?" And I said, "Well, he said 14 months."
Yeah.
And they went, "Well, it doesn't get paid out then, does it?"
Fucking hell. Well, that is a good conversation to have to have with
14 months,
someone.
you're not terminal then, are you?
The policy says 12 or less.
So are they going to look for like NHS letters and dates?
Well,
and
I'm bringing
work?
them back in 2 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all that's going to happen.
But they go diagnose. They're going to go look for diagnosis letter 27th of December. Then I imagine.
Yeah.
So you've got to die before then, haven't you, to get paid out?
I'll get paid out of the die first.
But then
It's fucking bleak innit, when you start talking about.
Literally.
Did you know about that before you called them up?
That it was 12 months or less.
Yeah.
Not really. I just knew I had terminal illness.
Because I was saying, could you have gone to the doctor? Just put 12. Don't be putting 14. Put 12. Like, put 12.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't.
They wouldn't. Those doctors in it. It's not like a mechanic.
Oh, mate,
it's a fucking doctor.
But it's now that.
But I was thinking that day, I'd be there in the room with my own doctor going, listen, mate, I've got 12 months. Put 12.
Change the
and
date.
when they go, no, he'd be like, mate, I will waste my last 6 months making your life hell. Just put 12 months.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I don't think you would. I think you wouldn't do that. You
No,
think
of course I wouldn't.
You sit there crying.
It'd be a massive empty threat, but like... But in my head, I'd be there going, what would it do? It'd be like...
Well, in 2 months after that, it will be 12 months, won't it? That's the irony. They're just getting 2 more payments out of me, aren't they?
They're getting another 74 quid out of you.
Yeah, it's like 37 quid, the insurance policy. You know what I mean? So...
But that's my thing. Like,
Will they pay out though?
But that's what I said to him. I said, are they going to pay out or not?
Because if the diagnosis is then, and then you last for...
But if they can't, I said, if they're still taking his money, they must be going to be paying out.
Yeah.
Because I said, have they stopped taking any money? Because if they'd have gone, right, no, we aren't taking any more money out. Your insurance is now void because you're sick.
But to me, they go, if he dies of the thing that's on the letter dated that, then if that will be the date they go from when you 12 months or less, won't it? So
but at some point I've got 12 months less to live, haven't I? So,
but with that illness,
diagnosed there, but I've actually that time.
Well, it would. I think what would depend on is that it goes on the death certificate. So if what goes on the death certificate is that thing.
It probably won't be that thing because you don't die of cancer, do you? You'd always die of pneumonia or something.
Well, if you can get that, then that means you can get within the 12 months, can't you? So you smashed it.
Well, that'll be it'll be dead then. It won't be critical illness, will it? It'll just be like...
What can happen now is the Clatterbidders can write... There's a form that they have, I don't know what it's called, something like SR1 or S1. And if they give me that form, that means I've got 12 months or less. And
so they won't pay out till you've got that form. Right.
Yeah, so I've got to get that form off Clatterbridge, which I
honestly, they must be gambling about being like, people won't get that form, so we don't have to pay them out. But then must be like
to me, it's like they're just delaying it a month or two. What's the point?
Just keeping it for
their own interest.
Yeah.
The interest on it for them. Yeah.
Must be an awkward place to be in life insurance, mustn't it?
Imagine having to deal with that form.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking for loopholes not to pay.
Yeah.
Because that's what they'll do, isn't it?
That's what I mean. That's what I was saying.
Not to pay.
I thought once you'd told them you got 16 months, they'll go, well, actually, life insurance is void now because it classes a consistent illness rather than a terminal illness, and it doesn't cover consistent illness. You know,
see, we all think they'd be like, oh, you know what? It's terribly sad. We'll let it slide. But they go, we can't, otherwise we'd make no money.
Yeah.
They've got to be fucking horrible.
Yeah.
They've got to be absolutely horrible, haven't they?
No, but they must make money.
Nice. Cheers.
Most of the people must...
Have a nice day.
Most of them just age out.
Months, will you? Stop messing about.
How long's your policy for?
Till I'm 65.
Right. See, I don't know what mine ages out. Because if yours aged out at 60, they could be there going
he might
3 years, yeah. Maybe he just has another 18 months.
The irony is, if I go on a trial or if I go on the treatment, that could extend my life so they won't pay out.
So basically, you want to start the treatment.
You're better off dead.
You want to start the treatment in about a couple of months after the form. Get your form, get your money,
get the claim in,
and then you can pay your last treatment yourself. And then everyone can go fuck yourself. You had a life insurance claim there. Pay it your fucking self.
That last one.
Yeah.
Oh god, it does get bleak when like death, like you go, like I'm not.
You're dead.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be here anymore, and then the admin involved in it. It's like the admin involved in not being there.
Stressful.
Yeah.
Was it hard to get sick?
I haven't got it yet.
But like
I'm on the sick.
Yeah, but is it hard to get on?
But only getting paid by church, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, but so what I mean, like I imagine church is a bit more lenient. But say for you, if you had that. Have you that then go, listen, I can't work.
There's death in service, isn't there?
Yeah, but that's what I'm going to get to now.
That's a good payout.
Let me get to that.
Have you?
I'm all over that.
Yeah. let me get to it, because my thing is, he's on the sick now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't get it.
But he can work.
Right.
So are some places going to make you go, oh no, you're fit to work until you're not fit to work? So
they're scum as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But imagine there must be places that go, have you had to prove anything to go, I'm sick?
No.
Or they just gone, oh, you got cancer, fair enough, fuck off.
I think my wife went to doctors to get a signal for herself, burst out crying, because you can't get a doctor's appointment by us.
Yeah.
You ring up and they've all gone. It's like
186 times.
8, and
I called
all our appointments are gone.
Yeah.
You know, so she ends up just walking up and asking, could she get a sick note? And then they said, what's up? And then she started crying, so they took it. She actually seen the doctor.
Yeah.
And then the doctor rang me and said, I'll just sign you off for 3 months.
Yeah.
So that it was because it's terminal.
Yeah.
They just sign you off because they assume your head will go. I imagine.
Right. So
I assume because she said to her because she works in older age.
Yeah.
She's like some sort of pathway coordinator. I don't know what her job is, but for CF, cystic fibrosis, and she said you can't go to work and do your job because you'll make mistakes.
Yeah.
And it's important, so you need to get your head.
Yeah, you might mix the wine with the bread and the bread with the wine.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
This is the body. Oh, don't sorry, the blood. What mistakes are you gonna make?
Yeah. So
tell someone there's no fuck it.
There is no God.
Yeah.
Someone
comes to confess, you go, just fucking do it again.
Yeah.
I don't confess to that. Fuck that. Don't tell no one.
Employers can be scumbags though when it comes.
But that's
to
what I mean. I wonder
sick.
if, like, say, imagine your employer goes to you. No, because you unless yours will be quite
potentially, yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
No one knows.
Allegedly,
I say not and don't I?
Allegedly,
I'm off on the sick.
Allegedly, I may or may not be one.
So there's like contracts, isn't there, for your employment? So I've got 6 months full pay.
Yeah.
After that goes to 6 months half pay.
Yeah.
Then my insurance from my pension kicks in, which pays the church.
Yeah, but you're dead then. That's 12 months.
No. Yeah, well, month 7.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, half pay.
Right, yeah.
Right. And me pension.
You got 49 bags and a GoFundMe and having half pay.
Literally kicks in at that point.
Yeah.
And gives the church the money to pay me half pay.
Right.
And then it's up to them then if they want to pay me full pay or half pay.
Right.
Technically, according to my contract, they can just pay me half pay and they'll be getting the money.
Can they give you full pay?
They can if they want, yeah.
Why would they not do that, man?
They might. We haven't got that. I've only on month.
It's fucking. I get it. Just...
So but it gets tricky.
That's what I mean, because like you're saying you sound, so I wouldn't put it past some employees to go fucking come in and work then.
Oh yeah, the savages. Ringing you every week going, can you come in? It's like, I've got a letter telling I'm fucking dying here. Fucking stage 9 bowel cancer. And you go like, yeah, but can you type?
Yeah, can you brush up? Yeah. So, but the kinds of death in service stuff, that's because I can technically take me pension.
They can't sack you now, can they?
No.
Right. So you're
to do something mad.
So you guaranteed death and like a podcast. You slate the church. So you're sort of guaranteed death and service now, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because I want companies can get rid of you.
I could literally take my pension pot, which isn't a lot.
Yeah.
It's about 60 odd grand. So, which as a pension is rubbish.
Yeah.
As a lump sum, it sounds, especially if you've only got 6 months to live. 10 grand a month, man. Yeah. Imagine winning the lottery. Hey.
Postcode lottery.
Imagine taking it for one of the treatments, and then the treatment works. You're like, fuck, I've got no money. I'm skint now.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's the issue of it all.
Yeah.
You spend your money to do.
Also, if
they've extended me by 5 years, and now I've got a pot to piss in for 5 years.
If I take early retirement through ill health, they'll give you that, but they don't give you nothing else. That's it. You get that. If I die in service, she gets 4 times my salary and that.
Yeah.
So there's no. I haven't got an option really, have I?
You know what? You should go to work just so you can hold it over. I'd love that. I'd be like that. I'd be going to work. Going, you know why I'm going to work, love? For you, for 5 times the value. Just so I'm fucking slugging it out for you.
See, that's just it's just a shame, isn't it?
The way things.
Why has it got to be that way?
There is options. I can take that money and I can do what I want with it in my last 12 months, whatever.
Yeah.
And you're probably not going to live long, so it'll be all right.
Yeah. If you get no treatments and you've only got 12 months, you could take the lump sum and just fucking go and
do what you want with it. But
go on a 12-month cruise. Hopefully your diet C push it off.
You're knackered then, aren't you? You've got no pension or not. Cap's 22, innit? Get the pension so you can pay for the treatment, but then you're going to be living on the streets.
Yeah, but I think you'd rather take the streets and back yourself to get rich again, wouldn't you?
No.
You would.
One of the most luckiest people
when it comes to it, you take being bankrupt and giving it another shot than going out with. You would.
I wouldn't. No.
I don't think I would.
I would take the money, have a good time, and die.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. If I was taking the money, I wouldn't get the treatment.
I think I'd
be Allan. I'd be deaf in service. At least they're looked after then.
That's what I think. At least they're looked after.
And my last days, I can have fun holding it over everyone.
They're sort.
I'll be on my deathbed in the living room, just lording it over everyone.
Conscience, if you get what I mean.
What's it feel like knowing it's in you? Like, is that like make you feel a little bit grim sometimes? Like it's like the fact you feel like there's something in you that's
it's a bit
sinister.
Weird. Yeah, it's a bit weird that you know something's in you and it's like killing you.
Yeah, like you got to murder it inside of you.
Like someone's in the house.
Well, the problem then is
the phone calls from inside the house.
Every little pain or thing you notice it more than you would.
Right. Like, to personify it, like you think the little fucker. It's like your little fucker.
Interestingly, and there was a friend of ours that got breast cancer, and she's been treated and she's fine and all that kind of stuff. But when I got the eye cancer originally, she said to me, "Do you think your body's betrayed you?" And I went, "No."
Stella
Artois. I did. I think my body betrayed me, she said. And then but when I got told that there was nothing they could do, I understood what she meant. Now, she's survived and she's fine and she's like 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
But I thought, I kind of get what you mean by that. Because your mind and all that feels the same. Your body's like shutting down, basically, isn't it? Don't get me wrong, I've abused it, like loads of kebabs and things like that. And not exercising and everything else,
If anything, it's one all.
Consequences in it. Yeah, it's one all. So, but it made me think, I think I know what she meant by asking me that now. Where when it was my eye cancer and it was getting treated and it was okay. And
it was just an illness sort of thing.
Yeah, it's just an illness. So I feel like I understand what she meant by that question, that your body's letting you down. Because it's like, as you get older, you don't think you're older in your head. But your body tells you you're older because if I get up out of this chair in about 20 minutes, I'll be like, oh, yeah, me. But your mind is still quite young, I think, even though you get wiser, I imagine, as you get older. So it does make you feel, and as I say, every little twinge, every little pain, anything, you think, oh, was that spread somewhere else, or is this part of the end bit?
There's a bit you just think you just want to just rip out all the bad cancer and then be like healthy again.
So they can operate.
Can you do that another liver?
Stick something in and burn it.
Yeah.
Or something, right? And they can do that. But because there's so many, but wouldn't you think you'd say...
Can you get a liver transplant, or is it just a case of like...
You can get a liver transplant.
Will it just come to that?
But that's the problem. They won't do it because it'll just come to that.
Yeah.
So you have to keep it at bay. That's what the treatment is for. So it can get rid of it. So some people with this treatment that I'm funding, the cancer's gone, but they still have to get the treatment.
Yeah, because otherwise it'll just come back.
It's a great one.
You're constantly fighting it,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're all right now, but you're going to need another one, otherwise you're going to be bad. They've got you having
no money in the cure.
There's no money in the cure. No, there is no money in the cure. There isn't. Keep you on tablets or keep you on something. There's money in it, isn't there?
So when you think about the fact that you've been given sort of a time period, has anything changed? Like, is there any sort of race to get things done or anything now? Is there anything like, people say bucket list, anything like that? Is there anything like that coming with? Because I don't imagine you sit down and go, I want to do this, this, and this. But is there like, I imagine there's certain things where you think, I'm on a race now to do certain things, or I'm on a race now to at least impact sort of thing.
Yeah, that it does make you think that way. And what it did mostly with me was it made me think about family more.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, less about faith and less about church.
Yeah.
More about family and creating memories or doing stuff with family.
Yeah.
So going on a holiday was quite, I thought, that'll be good. And maybe doing some of the stuff that you just don't do because you're like, you can't be bothered, or you're just lazy at heart, you know. I always wanted to do like an hour show. I'm probably not going to do an hour show in reality, but I always wanted to do one.
Yeah.
Try Edinburgh. I'm not going to try Edinburgh. That'll be because it's like miles away.
It's miles away. It's fucking...
Be some acts up there trying to get a GoFundMe to fund that for the rest assured.
You're going to Edinburgh and want to kill yourself anyway, never mind doing the fucking...
So, but I always wanted to do that. They were just sort of little bucket list things. And a few other things, which I now know I won't be able to do. So they're off the list that I'd love to do that, but never get around to.
What?
But now, like...
Was there any sense of regret with that, or was it more of a case of... I'm fine with it now, and I know I can't do it.
No, I'm quite pragmatic, so it's almost a case of like, okay, you have to reset your goals.
Yeah.
Because some things you just won't be
So what were some of the things that you wanted to, or can you not think?
I wanted to set up a brewery, didn't I?
Oh, right.
To brew beer, sell beer, feed people.
Right, yeah.
And it all interlinked with where you buy the food from and everything else. Keeping money local into Bootle and places like that. Using local produce if you can, and blah, blah. But I wanted to do that by setting a brewery up. I know that's not going to happen now. I'm not going to be able to do that. And even if I set it up, I won't see it work properly. Yeah, you know what I mean. So things like that I wanted to do. Probably was writing a book at one point. Probably won't do that.
Sitting there just going, probably won't do that. Probably won't do that.
I'm about 30,000 words into that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I probably won't finish it, so...
Just publish it, whatever, innit?
Just put the end.
Yeah.
Party.
Chapter 4, got cancer, see you later. Couldn't finish it. Yeah. I always think like that.
Yeah.
But then I think you have to sort of... When obviously I've not got an end in sight at the minute, so you have to sort of be a bit more practical with what I'm going to do. But I think when you get given that,
sharpens the focus a bit on what.
But you couldn't have done all them other things you mentioned. You just couldn't really have done. I don't think there's any point going like, I should have done that, because you couldn't have. Otherwise, you would have.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
But I just didn't put enough energy into it.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't want it as much as I thought.
Well, that's what I mean. When you reach that sort of point where, when you reach the point where now it's like, I'm not going to do it. Is there a point where you go, I did really want that, or is there nothing you always got to the point where it's like nothing was ever that big end? Like,
well, you think you're indestructible, don't you? You think you're going to live forever. You don't, as you said, you almost live with that. Oh, I'm the 20%. Kind of thing.
See, I don't. I'm the opposite, aren't I?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because with me, it's like I want to do a skydive. I've always wanted to do a skydive. Got to be 16 stone to do one. Too fat to fall. So basically. But I keep telling myself one day I'll just lose the weight to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm probably never going to do it. Like, is there a sense of regret over like? But then I imagine once that gone, I'll be like, fuck it. Well, at least I can't now. It's not my fault anymore.
Yeah. There is that.
If you got cancer, they might be able to do one.
Just let me do it anyway. Yeah.
You'll lose weight.
Book that in 1 week before you go.
So it does make you reassess and think about what you're going to do or what you haven't done. And it made me think maybe I should have made different choices at times in life and that. Possibly being around with the kids a bit more when they were younger.
Yeah.
Rather than off working and off in church, doing church and stuff. Because it was always me at church. Joyce was always mine, the kids.
You just had your first grandchild, haven't you?
Just, yeah.
So what's he now?
3 months.
Is that why you're more willing to then probably go for a GoFundMe? Do you think if he wasn't around, you might have gone, oh, I just don't want to ask anyone. Whereas now he's around, you a bit like...
I didn't want to ask anyone because I was embarrassed asking people.
Yeah.
Because I've always been self-sufficient. I've always worked. Probably been on the dole in my life 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In 40 years of working.
Was he been on more than that?
So literally
proud of it as well.
2 weeks I've been on the dole. And that was so long ago. That was when I was about 18 or something like that. So I've always worked. I've always paid my own way. So relying on other people for stuff, it just feels horrible. It's not nice.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do the GoFundMe, but I knew I'd have to do it because of my wife and kids.
Yeah, right.
I knew it.
That's what it means. I feel like a sense of responsibility. A sense of responsibility to do it.
Like 2 weeks ago, I was saying to people,
yeah.
I know I'm going to have to do it.
Yeah.
I'll have to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, they're not.
Well, wasn't it the doctor told you to do it, didn't he?
Yeah, the doctor told me
the
to
doctor's told you to do it.
GoFundMe. He said, would you start a GoFundMe? And I was like, she said, even him was like, what's the point, basically?
Yeah, you're never going to raise enough.
Never going to raise that much. And so it felt like strange. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it because that's when you find out people don't like you.
Yeah.
So it was a bit.
Yeah, because I understand.
I'm very self-conscious of it.
Yeah.
That's what it makes you feel. It makes you feel self-conscious, and I'm already kind of really introverted and self-conscious and odd at times in a crowd of people that I don't know, and like so with a crowd of people who are given, it feels horrible.
I totally get what you mean. Like that's what I mean when they're saying about the grandkids or something, because I know I've never had a fear of death. I still sort of don't. But when I had a kid, my fear was then leaving him, sort of thing. I fear leaving him without a dad, because he's 3. Yeah. That's been like it's the same sort of thing with the grandkids, or the thing where you think, well, if I can get a few more years, at least I can leave a memory of myself in him.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, yeah, possibly.
Because what you were saying about family then, about like, it makes you think less of faith and less of that and more about family. That's I don't know, that's where my mind went. My mind went straight to,
now, lad?
Where are you?
Let's leave us an impression, at least a nice impression before it go.
It does. What that question again makes you think about what you. This is a big word, and I don't mean it this way. Legacy is what people remember you for.
Yeah,
it does make you think of that, because you'll be dead and you just be totally forgotten.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Once your wife and your relatives,
no one gives a shit.
Yeah, possibly. You know what I mean.
No one cares.
How long people remember you for? Because there are people who've been remembered in history, isn't it?
Yeah, but I always think that of people finding out about my death and going, huh, what are you having for tea anyway? Like, I love that. I love that someone's going to go, oh, Wozniak, and then someone goes, ew, and you go, you know that lad you used to wear? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's dead now. Is he? Oh, fucking hell. And then meanwhile, they're just going, oh, yeah, right, is the pie ready? Do you know what I mean? And then they eat the pie.
Happen, won't it?
Yeah, and no one gives a fuck. And I love it.
That's the more distance,
like that.
Your bird's not going to be like that, is she?
And your kid's not going to be like that.
Yeah, I know, but
your
the reality,
if they're around, won't be.
But
like
the
that.
reality, there's a few small people that I got right now. Somebody's.
But that's what he's saying. He's saying now he's been given a limited time. He realises how important them small people are.
Yeah. But also there are people that are going to find out about him and go, oh bloody hell!
Of course there is.
Yeah,
and that's great.
They might even give 20 quid to the GoFundMe.
No, they won't do that. They'll
no, they probably will. Just
will.
Just to feel better about themselves.
Go, oh, Allan, he's dead. Oh, well, never mind, What are we having for tea again?
Yeah.
It'll be that.
Oh, he was a nice bloke,
Yeah, but just that to me is like, oh, God, what's the fucking point then?
Well, you don't want to affect everybody in your life, do you?
I know, but
he's done it to other people as well.
What, when I found out someone's died? Yeah.
I've thought people were dead and they weren't.
Yeah.
I met them and gone, oh, weird, thought you were dead.
But just how people can know you, like, they just couldn't give a fuck if you died.
Yeah, but we meet, especially...
That's the same with everything, though, isn't it?
In this.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Loads of people, don't you?
Yeah.
You meet loads of people who comment who think they know you.
Yeah.
Loads of people who are kind of mates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you die, most of them will be like, oh, yeah. Dead,
oh, what a shame.
Never mind.
Yeah.
He was all right, Tim.
Make a joke and then crack on.
I told him he was all right, like, when he was here. Yeah.
Just go, fucking hell, really? That's it. It just blows my mind that's how fucking stupid it all is.
But that's what will happen. It will happen, won't it? It'll happen to everyone, man.
Yeah, but I might like you said, when you find that if you get the chance to be told it's coming, you realise all them people, you stop thinking about them, and then you got the ones that are immediate, aren't you? The ones that are going to remember you.
Yeah, those close.
Yeah, no, that's far too sad.
Sad.
Yeah.
I think it's quite poetic, quite romantic.
Oh, it's all horrible, man.
A chance to.
I think it's quite nice. I think it's sort of nice, like romantic about the fact that.
Oh no,
not everyone does. Do
no, I can't deal with death.
Drop death.
I think it's sort of nice about the fact that your focus sort of just comes.
I don't mind a 91-year-old dying in a home, and that's fine. You know where everyone's going, yeah, sound. Yeah, this is sad, but come on, there's got to go at one. But
see, the thing
not when it's like 64.
The thing that's sad about the 91-year-old is when they're on their own. When you see them, no one's visiting.
Yeah, but they don't know they're on their own, do they?
Some of them do.
Some of them don't.
Some of them, it's not their mind that's gone.
Yeah,
I know, but it's just
what's up with them.
Like when they've been left out to pasture, sort of thing.
Yeah, but that's just the 90 odd. Do you know what I mean? Like, just come on.
Yeah, but I bet you when you get to 80 odd, you're not saying that.
Yeah.
Well, let's forget there. You know what I mean? But like, I just how insignificant everyone is. I just think it blows my mind. Just how little of a shit people give about anyone dying.
Well, it's not anyone. Those closest to you do. That's what we're saying. Yeah. You do care about them. But those, like, I went to school with this lad and he's just died. And you go, I might go to his funeral.
Yeah.
Not really. It doesn't affect your life, does it? But if your wife dies, anything else, that affects you absolutely personally. And it means something. But if your mate from school dies, even if he was a good mate, it's still not the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never mind the class bully.
Yeah, but then somebody's going to hear about that death. That means so much to me that couldn't give a fuck.
That's
most people.
That's life,
That's what happens with anyone who dies.
That's the circle of life, basically.
I've done loads of people's funerals, and I've done loads, and I've talked to families at the end and all that. I've been at loads of people's deathbeds, right? And what happens is, until the funeral, everyone's there, everyone's around. Just call me, just do this, just do that. Ring me anytime. And then once the funeral's finished, it almost just goes boom.
Yeah.
And nobody bothered, because everyone has to get back on with their lives.
Yeah.
And they're not even being horrible.
It just
has to
happen.
Got to go back to work and go back to doing
works,
and looking after their own families and their own stuff. So it ends up, that's the worst bit once the funeral's out the way for people. That's when
grief.
A lot of people. But until the funeral, you've got something to do. It's like me now. I've got something to do, haven't I? GoFundMe. I've got something to do. Answering everyone that's actually, donating and stuff. So
there's admin to be getting on with.
But once that's over and people have died and
then grieve.
They're on their own. I was talking to another minister, met him yesterday, and his wife went into hospital on the Thursday, got told she was riddled with cancer. He said, we can fix the cancer. We can prolong her life for a few years, but with a drug that we've got. But she can't breathe at the moment. Someone else has to fix that. I can't do that. That's not my job. And he said, and she was dead on the Sunday. She just died. And no symptoms, nothing. Just passed away. He was planning retirement, and I met him for a coffee yesterday. And he was like, he said, who's going to ask the stupid question first? I went, okay, how are you?
Yeah.
And he was like, I just can't do stuff.
Everything just
people
seems...
are offering me to go to places, but I'll be there on my own. Sometimes I can't.
Just numb.
Getting out of bed.
Everything becomes
and
pointless.
He was quite a motivated person before this, you know what I mean? And people do deal with grief differently, but it's that because everyone's now gone back to their normal lives, including your own kids and stuff. You know what I mean? They'll ring them up and that, but they're not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, this is getting really depressing.
What do you
That's the point, isn't it?
What do you think about dying?
I'm all right with it, and I don't say that. I think faith must play a part in that because I've had a faith for about 40 years, so there's got to be something just ingrained within me that has a belief system. I'm all right with time because it happens all the time, doesn't it?
Well, only once to you though, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's witnessed it a lot, hasn't he?
I'm all right with it, even if I'm wrong with the faith stuff. Right.
I'm
all right with it.
So I think it's inevitable. So why?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Why worry about it?
I might not always be like that.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
I'm like that now. And I'm told I am. So it's a bit more real.
When you start,
it's like when you book a gig and you're thinking, oh yeah, that's the next bit, and then you get there, you go, I've got to do the fucking work now. Oh, it's really fucking happening now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, half an hour. Oh my God.
I got a gig in a church just before Christmas, and it'd been booked for a while. And again, I was trying to get out of it because I didn't want to do them. Do game gigs, lost my confidence, all that. And so I rang the fella up, and I went, can you get someone else? I won't say who it is. Can you get someone else? And he went,
I reckon I know who it is.
He went, you probably do.
TV.
No. He said, can you get someone else? And he went, oh no, you'd be doing me a real big favour. I said, look, I've just been told that I'm terminally ill. And he went, that's a really good excuse to pull a gig. But I'd really appreciate it if you come.
Whoa.
I went, all right, I'll come. And I went, did the gig. And
that's mental, somebody. That is madness.
He's been really good.
Yeah.
Since it wasn't.
What the fuck? Why would that ever cross your mind?
I went and did it. And I enjoyed the gig when I'd done it. Because in fairness, now that I'm dying, I don't care.
No. I just relaxed. Had a bit of a laugh and I relaxed more. And I was in my head, you'll get this. In my head, I went, why haven't you just done this before? Where you relax. Not worry about it, you divvy. Because this is easy now.
Yeah, when you go, oh well, whatever happens here doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. That's what happens. Yeah. That was literally.
In fact, I if this goes badly, then I'm gonna have to do it again.
It's in a church, right? And there was like 5 lads on the front row, about 15 years of age. And I said to them, oh, how old are you lads? And they went, 15. And they're like this, And I went, I came to faith. I started going to church properly and got right into it when I was 16, mate. Let me give you some advice. Wait a little longer. And the minister of the church just went, it's a terrible age. Don't do it.
The terrible sound to start feeling guilty about everything.
Yeah, but it suddenly clicked on me. I don't care. And I should have had this attitude a lot of the time on stage. So what it made me do is it made me interact a bit more with the crowd. Yeah. Because I wasn't bothered if it didn't go back.
Yeah, I don't have to be dead funny because I'm not asked. Yeah,
I don't care. And it was funny, but it didn't matter.
I'm surprised you felt like that. I'm surprised you felt like that on stage anyway, because you sort of had what you were going to do. We were talking in the car on the way here about like how the motivation for me and Wazzy is we've fucked up our careers. This has to be our career. Like,
that's a
we've lost our the time for us to have got a trade is gone, and the time that we should have been building a career we spent doing this. So this has to be our career now, and we've got to make this work. Whereas like some people don't. Like, I'd imagined someone like you, basically, you had what you were doing. You're going to be a minister until you got the call, basically, and then so like I thought that'd be more. I feel like that'd be more of a less pressure, a relaxer, because you're like, well, at the end of the day, I don't have to be a comedian, so...
In some ways, it didn't matter enough for me to go for it more.
Yeah.
It didn't matter enough. So
you're still nervous, but
Britain's Got Talent, I didn't try and even...
I
couldn't because of pandemic.
Yeah.
But I didn't even try and... Where one of yous, if yous did something like that, I'm not saying you would, but if you did, use it. It's
try and use a springboard, sort of thing. Yeah,
they say to you themselves, you've got about 18 months to 2 years now to make the most of this.
Yeah,
after that they'll forget you.
Yeah.
But do that and you'll make a good
18 months to establish a tour or something. Yeah,
18 months to establish yourself. If you don't, then it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Hence. So I didn't need it enough because I had the stage.
So you cared enough to be nervous, but you didn't need it enough to push yourself past the nerves.
Yeah. I didn't need it enough. Where if this is it, I know you're still technically a civil servant.
Allegedly.
When you've got to pay your bills, you're all in, aren't you?
Yeah.
You'll do stuff. You'll do rubbish gigs to get money. you'll just go, oh, yeah, I'll do it. I wouldn't do it normally, but I'll do that one.
Yeah.
Because it's the next day.
Sad, isn't it?
Do you get what I mean? And I'll do that Bertie party, but I'll charge them this much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We did it in college as one of our modules about how people learn and why they learn, and this motivation of like, I've got to eat kind of
thing. Is the biggest one.
Is the biggest one. People will learn, because loads of people say I'd love to play the guitar.
Yeah.
I never do. But if they end up homeless and they've got a guitar, they suddenly think, I can busk.
Yeah. I'll find a way.
I'll learn how to play 6 songs and I'll play them on repeat.
I do think that when I see people, like see comedians like giving up jobs and moving to whatever to go and do anything. Why have you done such a stupid thing? Like, you didn't need to do that. And then, but then a lot of them do end up like success, because you think, they basically forced themselves. They've got rid of any parachute.
I was talking to Brent Riley, and he was the same. He said, I was doing all right. No, this is years ago, he said. And then all of a sudden, he said, someone challenged me to saying, you're too comfortable. You're too comfortable in your job and your life.
Yeah.
You need to make a decision, either go for it or leave it.
Yeah.
And he said, so.
And what did he do?
Went out and bought a mad house for a big mortgage.
Right, yeah, that's a good idea.
Made me. So if you talk to Brendan now and he won't say, he doesn't say he's a
Was he the guy that told you to do the gig?
No. He won't say he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Says,
bingo,
I'm an
innit?
entrepreneur. I just make money.
Yeah.
He said, and I'll do whatever I make money most out of.
Yeah, to be fair though, if I wasn't gigging like him, I wouldn't call myself a stand-up comedian either.
He does the comedy bingo.
I'm only messing, like
Brent.
I'm only joking, even though me and you have got beef. We have fucking two Bootle weekenders he's put on, and hasn't put the only decent comedian in Bootle on.
Adam Hughes not free.
There's another one planned, isn't there? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not on that one either. He's announced it. Okay. I'm not on it.
Be Martin Moore, I imagine.
No, he's got some big names, and then there's like a couple of acts who are on the same level as me, and I'm like, hold on,
Harris.
I'm fucking. You called the Thursday Bootle stands up, and no come from Bootle's on it.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm just being passive aggressive.
He's doing me a comedy bingo fundraiser.
Is he? Yeah. Oh, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like him anyway. But,
no, I've always got with him dead well. He probably doesn't even know from Bootle. That's probably one of the things.
He doesn't even know who I am, and I live around the corner from him. We saw when we went to Formby Cricket Club and watched that. Yeah. It was Andrew Ryan and who else was Andrew Ryan? It's Danny Deegan. It was Deegan. Deegan was on, yeah.
Yeah, and Andrew.
I couldn't do that anyway because I know Formby Cricket Club. It's too close to home. That I used to go there when I was a kid, and I'd be like, "This is weird. This being in the, I don't like that."
Could you make some Formby Cricket Club jokes now?
No, I just wouldn't like it.
Some in jokes about it.
No, I lived at the back of it, didn't I? And then it's too familiar. I'm like, this is like, nah. Yeah, I don't do close to home gigs. I mean, he loves performing in Bootle. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I've done it once. I mean, I love.
You thought every time you do. You always say Bootle's the one that you want to do. You invite all your friends and family to the brewery gig.
I don't mind doing it. Like, just put the mic a bit closer or the cable in a bit from all that.
Is the cable in?
I don't know if it's the cable or what.
That'd be so good if we'd not got any.
No, it was only just now. You just dropped out.
I think I've just pulled it out.
That'd be funny. That would be like, it's like a ghost of Allan in the background.
Yeah.
Saying not.
You could just hear him muttering something.
Is he even there?
Yeah.
I wonder how many times you're going to do this podcast then?
He's still
me.
Yeah.
This could be the last time.
Yeah. Just in memoriam. So Alan's clips clipped together.
That'd be fucking weird. can't wait when you do that. I'm going to repost the clip about the school. I've got it in my drafts.
In love and memory.
Yeah, the biggest clip we've ever had.
Yeah. I'm just going to put them making jokes and they're laughing, and then while it's laughing, I'm going to put my music underneath it going, keep me in your heart.
Would you donate this? You know the GoFundMe keeps going and going and going. You just slide us a few bags. Just a bag each for you. We won't say nothing.
No, just give us the gear that you just bought off the church.
Yeah.
Tell us what room it's in.
Yeah.
What
the will, yeah, the will.
Yeah, people are eyeing up all my tools and everything.
Yeah. I want your blue badge.
He wants me blue badge. I got a blue badge.
I know, I've heard, yeah.
Boss. Now, even if car parks are empty, I'm going to park on the double yellows.
Yeah.
Just for a laugh. Get out and do.
I'll be getting out trying to look as healthy as possible.
I am.
Get out doing star jumps.
Press ups and that.
Wait, someone say, are you sure you should have that?
Disabled toilets, the lot.
Not all disabilities are visible.
You get a key to the Weatherspoons one. What
You've got 20 years with that limp. I'm dying.
Did you have a will before you got diagnosed anyway?
No, I haven't got a will at the moment.
Got to go intestate?
No, I'm going to... I need to write one. That's one of the things on my bucket list. Right, Will.
Have you got things...
My daughter's a solicitor, so it's not...
Have you got things...
Put the bins out right away.
Then she knows.
No, her firm. She doesn't do that.
Have you got things that you want to leave? Have you looked around and thought, I'd love to... Like, my grandma before she had I reckon she must have knew she was going. Because before she had a stroke, she just started emptying the house.
Right. What, giving stuff away?
They give everything away. You go there and they go, yeah, do you want this?
Yeah, it's like that. She turn up
the tat in it.
She just turn up your house with tat or with like, oh, here's your, hey, it's your first money box, that. And I was like, all right, sound, yeah.
It's nothing in it.
Like a little yellow plastic money box that she kept for 50 years. How old am I? 30 odd years. She's kept it. Yeah. And like just get.
Well, they must accumulate so much shit over the years.
And they just got to give it away to everyone.
Well, they come from a generation that didn't throw anything out.
Yeah.
So
and then come round with photos. Here's photos when you were younger. All right, sound, yeah.
So have you got any big things you need to give away that might divide the family?
Don't think so.
No.
I'm just going to basically write a will that leaves everything to my wife, and she can do whatever she wants with it.
Yeah,
that's basically going to be me will.
And is she allowed to get remarried, or is she?
Yeah, she can if she wants.
She's got to have a bit of time, mate.
Yeah. She wasn't happy when I said that to her, like.
Well,
really, yeah.
Well, you can do if you want.
She was like crying, saying, I don't want to be on my own and all that. I said, well, don't be on your own.
Yeah.
It's you.
Robin Thompson's still knocking about, isn't he?
No.
Is it?
Dead.
Shut up.
He's died. Died. Christmas.
Did he?
Yeah. Who are you on about?
Oh,
Robin Cridge.
fuck.
He was on Facebook as in the end. Robin Cridge, ballsy fella.
I thought he was called Robin Thompson.
That was his real name.
Right.
But he's Thomason or Thomas.
Thomasson.
I missed the joke here.
No,
they were at my
he was
third
just
gig.
Basically saying Robin Thomason will come off with my wife, and I went, no, he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, maybe it's your wife.
It was you and Robin, and we went to J Dog Moose's gig.
J Dog Moose is still around.
He'll come over here visit.
He'll come off with himself.
Him and John Paul too.
Yeah. So mad. Yeah. Mm. No, so I'll just basically leave everything to her. I think that's what I'll do.
Just leave, yeah. Like, she gonna want the bar or not?
But I've told her to sell the house one day. It's too big, isn't it? You know what I mean? We're already too big for us now that everyone's left home.
Yeah.
We only use half the house now. I've got a bathroom that I haven't been in for 6 months.
Yeah.
Literally. Because I've got an ensuite and I don't go in it.
Yeah, our father's house is like that, but he won't leave it. He likes having.
I was going to sell it and get a smaller house, and then that was whatever we made, and it was going to be in my pension pot. That was the plan. That's one thing I'm not going to get round to.
Yeah, but then if the kids need somewhere to move back into, if they fuck it all up, don't they?
That's
what's part. Yeah, I've said to the youngest, I've said, just move back in with your ma, save up for the deposit. She's in one of these rent to buy.
Oh, yeah.
She's not saving up. You know, like you do. You go in and then don't save.
She's single?
No, she's married.
So she's going to, they're going to just all...
That's the grandson as well. So I said,
that makes sense.
You retire, look after the grandkids, give you something to do. Yeah. And then, sounds you done.
Have you started looking
for a while? They can go and get their own house if they want to. They won't,
that's it. Yeah. That's the plan, just outlive it.
Outlive it, yeah.
I think that'd be nice, having the little one there.
I said to her,
take sort of,
give you something to do.
When that's screaming, crying at one in the morning, it takes your mind.
You'll be able to moan about him instead of me. Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure on that grandkid, though, isn't it? It's going to fuck him up that way.
Why?
Because he's just like Allan. I remember Allan.
As one goes, the other one comes in.
That's what happened with me.
Nah.
I was born 87, my uncle died 89, all I got for 15 years. You're just like our Francis, you. You're just like our Francis. It's like, to the point you're like, all right, so I'm sorry, he's dead. Like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
I think my nan died just as I had my little one. Not sure. Can't really remember. I think she wouldn't have the fact that it was a girl, though.
Even afterwards?
Yeah. It's just been gone. Do you know what I mean? Gone in the head. Thinking it's not. Bless you.
So that would be the best if she either needs to sell the house and move into something smaller, or let them move in with it or something for a bit while they save
Let
up.
them move in and then maybe move something smaller afterwards.
And then once they've done it head in for 6 months, just give them the deposit out of my pension.
Just give them the house.
After get out.
I have to get you back on 9 months time. I reckon. See what the move's like.
See how skinny he is.
Yeah.
Much weight he's lost.
Yeah.
What you still plan on doing your own funeral?
Still planning on talking at it. She doesn't want me to, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you going to record something?
I keep telling everyone.
Wow.
I think that's brilliant. I keep telling everyone about it.
We've got the equipment.
I can't believe that I've never seen that before. That's genius.
Yeah, because no one's been a minister before. You've never known a minister.
No, but anyway, just have a video of yourself talking about being dead. That's great. I'm going to definitely do that.
Do your own eulogy.
Yeah, be like, well, I'm dead, everyone.
Every 5 years.
Yeah, that's great. I can't wait.
Do your own eulogy.
Your own eulogy.
I can't wait for that.
I was born.
Yeah.
Unless you're wondering, I'm the fella in the box.
Yeah. I know what you're all thinking. That box looks a bit slim for him, but it was a rough 6 months in the end. All right.
Oh, that'd be great.
Let us workshop your eulogy. Yeah. We'll throw some horrible jokes in.
That's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Get the OHP now.
She thinks it's a terrible idea.
Well,
no.
it's just because she's going to be too sad.
It'll be so sad.
Tom and not tell her, and I'm going to make Tom do my funeral and then put it in.
Yeah,
so sad. It'd be great.
Do your own eulogy, just like, I'm the fella in the box.
And I mean, the chance to say things like, just look directly at camera and go, "What are you doing here? You didn't even like me."
Yeah.
Or just start like naming.
I didn't like you.
Yeah, but you didn't like that. Hey, I saw how much you giving that GoFundMe and Minge.
Oh, that'd be so good, you know.
That's harsh.
Imagine you don't. It'd be so good.
If you'd have all paid a bit more, wouldn't be. Yeah. There's a free bar anyway for you all scumbags.
Yes. The death in service is paid out.
That'd be so funny. You could just start slagging them off from beyond the grave.
For anyone wondering, he is here. Yeah. You're on the right track. Stay faithful.
Yeah. I actually thought about doing it.
And just having a holy voice in the
flames and
background.
smoke in the background.
Yeah, I was
just for a laugh and saying like, "Wow, did I get it wrong?"
Yeah.
I wish it was a Catholic.
Turns out we got the wrong one. We got the wrong one, everyone.
I'd love to do that.
Oh, this is awkward.
That's actually made me a little bit like excited to die.
Thinking how much you're gonna smash it over.
Plan it now. Yeah. Well,
I'll have one if I get done in a hit and run or something. I'll have one prepared if I get cancer.
You've got the equipment to do it.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
That'll be it. Now rather than you Googling how much poison you put in your body when you're pissed.
Just be writing.
You're gonna
Kill
start
at 20 when I'm dead.
Hit and run in.
Yeah. If I get murdered, play that tape. Yeah, that'd be great.
Suicide, hit and run, murder.
Have you?
For doing it. Yeah, I've had that idea.
It's good, that.
10 years.
Yeah,
to see someone talking about them being dead at a funeral would be such a fucking great idea.
I think so.
Fuck.
Not having it.
Fuck you up, wouldn't it?
She needs to have a word with herself.
Yeah, but that's because she's going to be dead sad. But if everyone else going to be found out, I'd love it. I would be loving it.
Especially if you're like all right with it. Not like
very avant-garde.
Yeah.
No, I think it'll be dead sad, but I think it'll be very avant-garde.
No, but it'll be only, like we just said, that would be dead sad for the people who don't go straight back to work the next day. For all of us who are going to Allan's funeral on Thursday and are still working the Friday, we're going to fucking love it. We're gonna go racing to work going, hey, you never guess what I did yesterday? Went to a funeral. You did your own fucking funeral.
I put it on my Instagram.
Share it as a reel.
As a reel, Can you keep the eulogy to less than 90 seconds if you don't mind?
No, I've wanted to do that for a while.
I'll go to that. I'll go to the gig. How much is it?
I love the fact that you weren't going to his funeral before that.
Yeah.
Now you've heard that, you're like, oh, actually, Allan, I'll go
Is
now.
it ticketed?
I normally do a good eulogy, so I can do my own. Shortly, I can do my own better.
I think it'd be experiencing you talking. Yeah, be good that.
And no one else has to do it because no one wants to do it.
So how much of it will you do?
Oh, no, I won't do like
just the eulogy. Well, just the eulogy, or will you like
just the life story kind of thing. Yeah.
We talk about being in the box at the time, though.
Yeah, I know.
Could make it look as black, so it looks like you're actually talking from the box.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like just it's fucking dark in here.
Yeah. Oh, you'd have it black, and then you light a light.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Help!
Yeah. Dim the lights, everything. Throw the audio. Like it's fucking dark in here. Yeah, I love that.
Marseille.
Yeah. Could have a real load of fun with that, mate.
Oh, you thinking, Anna?
I'll go to that. Like, what's when you having it?
About 12 months.
Yeah, when is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm booked on the 14th of New Year.
Unless he raises some money in about 12 months.
Oh, dear.
Not on the 14th of New Year, and I keep December
I
free.
think it'd be good to do your own eulogy. I think it'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be good, like.
Yeah.
I think it'd just be an experience.
I think
Like Avatar.
we use him as a. Actually, I think if you know you're gonna die, so if you've been told the time, then it's good. Yeah. But like for you, just who dies in a car accident and suddenly Simon's got a eulogy prepared, it's a bit fucking mental.
Yeah.
So we were all shocked at Simon's death, except for Simon himself.
Yeah,
he headed.
Who knew it was coming? Yeah.
That would be even spookier, man.
That'd be, that'd be your first line. It'd be, well, I fucking told you so.
I'd kill myself just so I could write a set and film it and smash it.
That would get.
And be like, well, when I jumped in front of that train, I was just thinking, oh, I shouldn't have done. Oh, imagine how depressing that'd be for everyone in the church. They'd be like, what the fuck? Oh, that'd be fucking weird. That. What an experience.
Well, I just thought, these cunts have been audible to me. I'll make some of them leaf away.
Oh, that would be twist. That's a good film. Short film.
A short one.
Yeah.
A nice little sketch, really.
90 seconds.
I can't believe I've never seen this.
It might have been done. Sure it has. I'm sure someone's...
Yeah, just no one's filmed and put it out yet. It's one of them things can you get likes for that or not? Yeah. It's not yet. It will be, though, Alan.
There'll be a trend.
There'll be another one clipped.
Yeah. After this, everyone will be doing it.
Yeah. Oh, God. We don't advise you to do that.
No.
But
well, if you're going to do it, get a HD camera.
I might clip up Alan talking from the pod. Just like have a comment. You know, the same way Shane Todd had the conversation with Kevin Hart and just clipped up bits of that.
What do you mean?
On his promotional video for his tour, he's clipped bits of Kevin Hart talking on Instagram and put his own response.
Right.
I might just do that from Alan's clips. Being like,
right.
So what's it like, Alan? Well, there's little fires everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe your missus isn't up for it.
I can't.
You're going to pick your own songs and all that?
Oh, yeah,
Probably,
songs.
Yeah.
Going to pick your outfit?
I'm not that bothered about that.
Still blow my mind the fact that you know you're going to die. That's mental.
Well, we all know we're going to die.
No, but I mean, like, I know we're never going to die, but like...
He just... It's miles away, don't we? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Where I've been told.
Do the days feel quicker?
No, not really.
No.
Probably feel longer. Don't sleep very well. That's one thing, I suppose. Don't sleep very well.
Because your mind's racing.
Yeah, your mind races. It doesn't switch off. It was bad enough before this. Anyway, mind's racing. But don't sleep very well. So days.
And you've still got an appetite for a bevy and that.
Yeah, still have a drink, yeah.
I wonder what you've... Have you had the hangover yet? Since the news? I wonder what that'd feel like.
I guess it just feels the same.
No, what I mean is in like, you're there going, fuck, I've wasted that day now, hungover. Fuck. I only had 365 of them left and I'm hungover the one.
Got an extra day in this 12 months.
Yeah, what a year to die. At least it's a leap year.
Got an extra one in. Sneaked one in there.
And you said no one was doing you any favours.
But did the doctors not advise you about like drink because it's the liver especially?
I imagine they would. They just haven't.
Because they probably think there's not really much point either way.
I imagine so. I don't know what...
It's probably minimal what the effect it's going to have at this point.
I don't know.
It's like, what are you putting in your... alcohol? Well, there's fucking cancer in there, so...
Yeah. It's just like putting maybe a little bit of mud on like a pile of shit.
Maybe the
sorry not to say like it sounds a bit bleak.
Maybe the cancer will fight the ale, you feel better.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine it was like you didn't get a hangover because the cancer just eats away all the toxins.
Do you wish you never knew?
No. That's why I got the biopsy. So when I got the eye thing, the only time they can do the biopsy is when they're doing the operation on your eye.
Right.
You can't do it afterwards. And I was on the table going in. They were just about to sedate me and they said, so we're doing the thing. You no biopsy. And I went, no, I want the biopsy because my wife and that had all said, don't get it.
Right.
They didn't want to know. They wanted to be blissfully unaware. And I went, no, I want to get it. And they went, see,
you more up at cunts. I'm on your wife's side the whole way, except for the funeral. That's the only part with it.
Literally, I wanted to know because I had another little pension that had 18 grand in it.
Right.
And I thought to myself,
that's going up the wall.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And we'll go on a couple of holidays. If I know I've got this and it can come back in the next 5 years, I'll spend that. I'll keep my other pension.
But I'll spend that one,
I'll spend that one.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. We had a few holidays.
Ah, that's nice.
So, like, for me, I wanted to know. I didn't tell them I'd got the biopsy.
I'd want to know me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're morbid.
Yeah. I wanted to know.
There's something about you. So you want to feel. You want to know you're dying, so you can be like, "I told you so." Feel justified.
No, I think I'm so overwhelmed by it.
I wanted to know so I could plan to do
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why I wanted to know.
Fair
I
enough.
don't know how I'd react.
That's what I did. Took this pension out. Went on a Caribbean cruise with some of it. And
lovely.
Done a couple of other bits and pieces. Yeah, so. Yeah. Now here we are.
Oh, you spent 18 grand before you found out you might need that money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He could have warned you.
Any advice?
Yeah. Do what you want to do. Do what you think you want to do.
What advice?
Don't wait. Don't think you can put it off till tomorrow.
Is this advice from a dying man or advice for someone once they found out?
Advice from a dying man.
Go on.
We'll do the specific advice after.
Yeah.
Do it. Do the thing you want to do.
Just do it.
The time to not do it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Go for it. Take more risks. So I've had loads of times when I've played it safe in life, not gone for it. And I regret not doing that now, going for it and doing the stuff that, I regret it.
Yeah.
And so my advice would be, don't think you've got tomorrow. Don't think you can put it off. Because even if you've got tomorrow, you might only have 12 months in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go for it. So if you've got something in your heart or your mind that you want to do or you want to take a chance over, just do it. What's the worst that can happen? You can only fail, can't you?
Yeah.
Now I'd say that to me. If you'd have said that to me 5 years ago, I'd have been like, oh.
The thought of failing, but
I won't fail.
Yeah.
I don't want to fail. Play it safe. But I would say, life's short. Do it. Spend it around people.
There's no shame in failing.
And you enjoy being with them. All that kinds of stuff. I'd just say go for it.
And then any advice to anyone that's going through something like that?
Like what I'm going through now, well, it's quite early days, but I
suppose you got to live it first.
Again, I would say, live, don't die.
Yeah.
So
right.
Live what life you've got left.
Embrace what you got left,
plan to do. So live what life you've got left. Don't be just focusing on dying.
Have you thought about having a funeral now?
Some people do that, don't they? I've heard of that.
That's what
living funeral.
That's what my plan would be. Not if I knew I was going to die. I always say to him, you know, we talk about killing ourselves a little bit. Where he goes to Loch Lomond on his own. I have a funeral on a Friday and do myself in on the Monday.
Right.
So I can go to my own funeral, sort of thing.
Well, you can actually do a living funeral.
That's what have you thought about trying to do something like that? A party with people you love.
Scared no one's turn up.
Mate, you're too scared no one's going to give you any money. You just got 50 grand in 4 days.
But I'd be too... Yeah, but they don't have to come. If you're dead, they feel obliged to come.
I'm not going to a living funeral. You can fuck off.
Weird, isn't it?
You absolute cunt. I'm not going to a living funeral.
Living funeral, just a Bertie party.
Yeah.
You don't call it a living funeral, do you?
That's what they're called.
Just call it Alan's last dance.
Do these on the you see them advertised on the telly now.
Yeah, but don't
when you're off
don't call it a living funeral. Just call it Alan's Alan's farewell.
Right, so
a leaving party.
Right, but then how far on who knows you're going to die? So these living funerals when you're being diagnosed with something terminal, I'm assuming.
But you
have to know, don't you? You couldn't just go, I fancy a funeral today.
You'd be having a
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
Dad's funeral party.
Ozzy's funeral again.
That's what my new birthday party will be. Oh, everyone black tie. Get your Kleenex ready. Dad's dying again. I'm not going this year.
Busy.
Well, what? We just have
me and a Weatherspoons on
Yeah, have an Easter party.
An Easter party.
Easter party.
Every year having a fucking funeral.
Easter Sunday, Bank Holiday Monday, everyone's off
the
work.
irony of Easter Sunday,
I know,
Resurrection Sunday.
Yeah.
That's so funny,
You just have an Easter
Guys,
party.
just loves funerals. He just keeps having them.
This is his 5th funeral. I know people who've been married.
You get all the services and everything all to do yourself.
The same speech every time. People start mouthing it.
People learn it.
Yeah. People are mouthing it as you're saying it.
Tell us another one, Fat, if you've heard it.
I love that. That's so funny.
Little known fact about me, someone shouts it out.
Yeah.
He just keeps saying on the funeral.
That's what I'd do. I'd have an Easter party or a party just for the sake of a
You can have
party.
a party, can't you?
That's what I'm saying. Don't call it a living funeral.
Because at a funeral.
Just have an
Living funerals, though, people do it. They do the full-on eulogy and that.
No.
They say what they've thought about them and all.
No,
that.
oh, fuck that.
That's what I mean.
Oh, that's so too that.
That's terrible.
I just want you to have a party. That's all I want. I want an excuse to get planned.
I'll have a party.
Yeah, that's all I want. I want a party.
I've got to go.
It's so needy, isn't it? Because like, it's like you want to be praised. It is. It's like a young king. Just like, go on, be nice to me for a day.
Every comedian who's like suffers with their self-esteem going after he's living.
Yeah.
Just so they hear something nice about them. I'll stick that on my review post.
Review post.
I love the idea of having like multiple ones as well. Just every year going, fancy a funeral today. Sending it round, starting a group. That's dead. Here we go.
Not telling no one, just coming down your funeral suit. Dad's got his black tie on again. Oh no.
It's Wozzie's 1 hour show again.
We're going to Fun Arena for the kids first.
New tour.
Just a load of comics doing bits. That's so funny that, you know.
No, let's have a party, yeah.
Yeah, have a party. All about to have a party.
There's going to be a couple of fundraisers that people are arranging.
Not really a funeral. Yeah, but fundraisers is more than that. Just have a party for the sake of having a party.
Okay, I'll have a party for you.
Fancy dress.
You see, bullying him into having a fucking party.
Have a fancy dress
So
party.
you can get on the ale at 2 PM again on a Sunday.
Fancy dress party.
But
everyone's no one can not take part in it because everyone's got to feel guilty. That's the best about it, because everyone's got to go all. It's Allan's last dance. He's having a fancy dress party. Everyone's got to go whole hog.
Oh no, I hate that.
I'd hate that. Fuck off.
I was a fancy dress. I'd hate it. I was. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that, me. I'd start be. I'd be giving away I'd be giving away things for like best dressed. Yeah, who's best dressed? Right, you can have me. What's that pour a pint thing? Here you go.
I want to go to a living funeral, man.
Just have one.
Do you go to church now?
You can do, yeah.
So where do I sit?
At the front. On the box. On top of the box.
You can lie in it if you want.
Use it as a bench.
Just look up every now and again.
He's still there. He's still there.
Like you know the Titanic.
Like a kid at a sleepover. He's still.
Yeah, you hear a bit of noise like someone's trying to go to the box. Really? Really? No, you couldn't have waited.
Just sitting up every now and then. Just checking.
Just seeing who's crying. I'm just seeing who's crying.
Can you get off your phone, please?
I told you she wouldn't shed a tear. She wouldn't shed a tear.
It's so fucking stupid.
Can you keep the kids still, please?
That is so stupid. A living funeral is the best thing I've ever heard.
The advertisement on the telly, honestly.
I just think it's
because you can do the opposite, can't you? You can have them ones where you just don't have a funeral, they just send you off.
Well, that's what I'd have a party and then just fuck me off. A party I can go to and then just fuck me off. Look at the whites in everyone's eyes and be like, why aren't you crying?
I need to go to a living funeral. I feel like it's on a bucket list now. Like I need to see the one who's dead and go, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing, dead?
Well, it's your turn up to speak. What
What is
this?
What is he doing? Is he just? I'm fascinated. I'm gonna have to go.
He's looking at the one now. He's on Facebook events. Yeah. Facebook events trying to find a next living funeral.
I just don't know where the person who's dead, quote unquote dead, is sat.
I just told you at the front.
Must be at the front.
Our wedding, innit?
There's a put the photo up. You just sit there smiling.
Yeah.
I've never been to one, so I don't know.
Would you, if someone asked you to do a living funeral, would you have done one? Obviously not now, but
I probably had done one, but I would have felt it was a little. Depends on the circumstances, but I think it'd be a bit. I don't know what the word is. Narcissistic.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But
it's like a bit too much into yourself, and it all feels sorry for me, kind of thing.
I couldn't go. I want to go to I want to have a party and then
go to accept cookies here.
He's desperate for a funeral.
You can literally have a party, can't you?
That's what I'm saying.
Your body just to be cremated, and no one goes.
Well, that's what I want to do.
Just get a box back with your ashes in.
That's what I want to do.
That's the cheapest way to do it.
I talk about party on the Friday, Saturday hungover, so I don't want to die hungover. Sunday, enjoy me last Sunday, God's Day in it, and then Monday blow my head off, and then that'll do me. I don't want to have to go to my own. I don't want to funeral. I want to go have a party, a send off. Ta-ra, it's all been great. Let's go.
It's kind of dignitas, isn't it, in Switzerland?
Yeah, but I think there's something romantic about like choosing when you go.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Well, you say that, but I'm talking to someone who he's now been told.
Yeah.
I say all that to someone goes, you got 12 months. They go, fuck, that's not enough.
Yeah. I just can't get my head around that.
No, it's a plan now, though, isn't it? Bucket list. I've got to go to someone's funeral.
I mean, if you're terminally ill, mate.
Maybe you say
I can't. No, not a living funeral. Like I say, I can totally get a party, but not having people, not doing a eulogy and having people talk to get up and doing a speech.
Yeah, Allan was born in and you sat down here.
Yeah, like why not?
Whoa! This isn't I see dead people.
That's got to be because you want to know who's cries and who doesn't.
It's just a part. It's just you just want to get everyone. You want to get everyone around
together, isn't it? But you don't need the eulogy stuff and all that, do you?
No, that's just. But again, giving it a name of a living funeral, just have. Why has you got to label it? Just have everyone around. I've got cancer. I want to.
I've seen them advertised on the telly.
It's the labelling of it, though. That's what I think stupid.
Have a party.
Just have a party.
Yeah.
At some point.
Just make an excuse. How old's your wife?
57.
Just have a big. When's she 58?
She's 59 this year, I think.
Yeah, when?
December.
That's too late.
Getting close.
It's too late. That. What about your kids? Yeah. Any summer birthdays?
August. One of them. The other one's December.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Can't someone be bored at the start of the summer? You can make a big fuss for their birthday. It's like,
Independence Day.
We're having a big 38th. Just have a big blowout for the 38th party. Yeah. Just any excuse just to hide the fact that it's a last show. Oh, yeah. I love the idea of that. It's having a last, fucking blowout party.
What going to want to having it for yourself?
Actually, just having one.
For you? For you dying?
Make an excuse to have one, to have all people around you. And I love having people around me who love me, don't I?
But you say so. Just say so. Listen.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, but you got to.
I think some families do that, though, don't they?
But what I mean is, you don't have to die to have a party.
Yeah. Some families will just go having a big get together.
One every year.
But then you're just an arrogant cunt, aren't you?
But if you plan one every year, it's like you could be like Robbie's.
Yeah. But I just like the idea of
get all my mates and family together for
I just like the idea of a good last fucking. No one else knows it is, but you're like there going no one else is there thinking it's a good last send off, but you're there going. Nice of there's a good drink with mates. When I say me set, I'd love a good funeral. So part of me is a bit that's what it was about. Just no, you're all together for one because you never know when you're going to be like that again.
No, you don't. Yeah,
and especially if you know you're not going to be like that again, you think fuck it, but you can't.
You can't recreate the funeral vibe.
No, I don't want a funeral vibe. I want just a celebration.
You just want a party.
And he wants to die quite quick after it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. But then, natural causes.
No, I just want to, yeah, but whatever. I'm not asked.
Blow his head off.
Well, just you having big parties.
But then you become the party person, and everyone thinks you're a bit of a fucking narcissist and all that.
Yeah, but then the death thing of it is irrelevant, isn't it?
I was only with him Friday.
yeah.
Get out the way he was going at that coke, you never thought it.
Yeah, but when someone's dead, there's that extra little bit of emotion there, isn't there? And people can get a bit horny as well.
That's what you want.
People cop off at funerals.
One last fuck.
Probably.
I reckon so.
Is there any form of like of you where you think I might just have a line now I'm dying? Because some people say, don't he? Oh, when I get to 70, I'm just going to take all the drugs. Take heroin. Is there anything in you like? Yeah, I might just.
I had my cousin ring me up the other day, and he said to me, "I've got a mate. He's a scientist."
Yeah.
Dealer.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm now getting all the people saying to me, "Try this, try that, try the other."
Smack. Getting on the skank.
I walk past some smackheads by ours and think you're healthier than me.
Yeah.
But you get everyone selling. Try this. This works. It's proven, scientific, and all this. And it might work. I don't know. I've got nothing to lose in some way.
Do you wish you exercised more, looked after yourself a bit more, or do you think no?
It is what it is, isn't it?
You still don't have the gene. Maybe you exercised and you could have ran marathon every day. He's going to have that gene.
If you've got a gene, you've got the gene, haven't you?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. So no, I don't regret a lot of what I've done. Most of what I've done, I've enjoyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I regret some things, maybe spending too much time in church when the kids were younger.
Yeah.
I regret that kind of stuff, but I don't regret being in church. I don't regret doing that. So yeah, in the main, it's been all right, and I'm all right. Life's all right. Life's been okay. I've had some good holidays. I've had some good times. Terrible times as well. But in the main, I'm happy.
It's good. Right, should we get on to the Patreon questions?